Yeah, so today we are going to learn how to manage the orders in your WordPress website. Once you get the order, how do you manage that? And the process is the same. To first, you go ahead and log into your WordPress dashboard. So you put in your username and your password. Once you do that, you come to WooCommerce, and that is your store, and you click orders. Now most of the orders that you receive that you have to fill in will be a status of processing. This one is a completed one because I have marked it completed. So when you get an order, the status will be here as shown as processing. Once you go ahead and click that order here, you find all the details here. So you find when the order was placed. Now coming to the statuses over here, basically you also see the payment information via what the customer has made the payment, whether it's credit card or PayPal. So when you come to the status part, always you will get an order which is in the processing state. Processing state means that we have received a payment successfully and you are ready to go ahead and fill in that particular order. So initially, I would suggest that you check with your PayPal uh, whether you have received a notification of the payment uh, and your Stripe account if you have that set that up on your website. Double check it just. But generally, what happens is because we have set the PayPal and Stripe on your WordPress website, when we receive the payment, the PayPal sends a notification to the website already that we have received the payment. So most of the time when we have received the payment successfully, the status will be on the processing state. Whenever you receive an order, the status will be on the processing state, and that is when you are ready to go ahead and fill the order. Sometimes it may happen that there is a pending payment. The status will be showing as a pending payment, which means that the customer tried to place an order on your website, and because of some reason, the the payment has not been received either by PayPal or by Stripe because of some technical issue or maybe some error. So in that case, what you can do is you will have all the details of the customer here, maybe the phone number, the email address. So if you prefer, you can go ahead and reach out to the customer by email, or maybe just calling in that us telling him that I do see that you tried to place an order but the payment has not gone through. um, do you have an issue with the PayPal, or maybe I can help you out with something to complete this order, because this is a customer who came to the website to place an order which has not gone through because of some technical reason we don't know. So it's a good idea to call him up and sort that out. So that will be in the pending payment status. And completed status is when you go ahead and fill the order. Once the order is in processing state, you go ahead and print out your packaging slip. You print out the invoice, automatically will go once you mark the status as completed. But if you want to go ahead and print that out, you want to go ahead and print out a packaging slip, you click here, you print out your packaging slip, and you're ready to ship your order and it's done. You mark that as completed. Once you select this completed status, make sure you click your update button, which is right here. That's the only way the status will change. So any status you're putting in, if you're putting it on hold, again when you click update, the status will get updated and the customer will get an email. Same thing, when you put the status to completed, you click update. That is when the status will change and the customer will get an email. So other things are self-explanatory, like refunded. If you want to go ahead and refund that you don't have a stock handy, cancelled or failed, anything at all, you can just go ahead and select it from here and say update. Most of the statuses will be in the processing state. When you fill the order, you mark it complete and it will go in the complete state. Order notes, here you can have some notes if you want to go ahead and write in some notes here. And there are also actions, like you say order actions. If the customer calls you and says, I have not received a notification saying that my order has gone through, or I have not received an invoice. So if you want to choose sending a order notification, again you say resend order notification, and the email will go to the customer automatically. If you say email invoice to the customer who has not received, again change that and just click here. The email will go to the customer. So that's how this works. And here there is a section, like generally what happens is whenever the customer places an order, there is a notification email saying that we have received your order, or thank you for your order, or something like that. If you want to go ahead and add any note to the customer and send out an email, you can do it from here itself. You could say, oops, item number 5 or item number 4 is not available in stock, and replacing it by item number 2 or something like that. So you can put it there, and you can send a note to the customer, add, and email will go to the customer. Sometimes you just want to keep this note as a private note for your reference, so you could write the customer was really good, and if you want to write anything about the customer and keep it to yourself, you make it a private note and say add, so that private note will get added to this particular customer, and whenever you come back you can have a check on that note. Any note that goes through the customer will be a note to a customer. You put it here and say add. And then the rest I have already shown you in my previous videos. You print out your invoice and packaging slip and ship your order out. Even if you don't print the invoice automatically goes on the customer's email. So this is how you manage your WordPress orders. And generally, whenever you have orders in your WooCommerce website, they will always show status here, say completed, cancelled, pending payment. So the processing ones are the ones which you are still to fill. So you can check those orders and fill those up. So this is how you manage your WordPress orders, your WooCommerce orders. Thank you.